Hey, good afternoon, Clarence. Viola here. How you doing? All right, I wanted to quickly go over a couple of things with you here regarding your online presence. And the first thing I noticed, hey Clarence, Viola here. How you doing? Okay, I quickly wanted to go through a few things here regarding your online presence, and hopefully it can help you and I can help you with it. All right. So for starters, I noticed that Encore Entertainment, DJ Spank, had two locations. Correct me if I'm wrong. They both have your phone number, one in Atlanta, one in Conyers. If this is the case, do not close any of them. This is outstanding. This is something that a lot of companies wish they can do. And I'll explain why in just a second. So I did notice though that you had a lot more activity on the wait, let me see. Was it the Atlanta? I think it was on the Conyers one than on the Atlanta one. But either way, I pulled up both. So the first thing I want to point out, you definitely want to add more pictures, okay? Because I think you only have one. Yeah, so add a ton more pictures. The thing about these Google Business Profiles is that the more information you input, the more frequently you input information that is organic, the higher up they're going to put you on the search results for when someone is looking for that. It is very, very imperative that you're constantly updating or adding information, whether it's like, hey, we're closed on Thanksgiving, or the prices may change on Christmas, things of that nature. Definitely add a ton of photos. I would say at least have some activity on here 5 out of 7 days of the week, and you will notice a huge difference. Now, other than that, there are a ton of other ranking factors. There's an opportunity in here for you to add your profile or a bio about the company. They allow up to 750 words of content. I'm going to suggest that you max that out to the fullest because this is an opportunity for you to add some of those keywords that I'm about to go over with you in just a second. Okay, the other thing is this the other one? Okay, so when somebody goes to Google and they type in Atlanta DJ, the first thing that comes up are these top 3 companies right here. And this is all in the map pack. So the reason why I said it was great that you have 2 of those Google Business Profiles is because Google, this area, which is the first area that pops up on Google, is considered based, it's a proximity based search tool. So if someone is in Atlanta, even if you're amazing and you're in Conyers, they're going to only pull up the DJs that are within the proximity of the person that is actually looking for a DJ in Atlanta. So it's good that you have 2 because that gives you an upper hand on how you can dominate in Atlanta and how you can dominate in the other location. This is all location based, right? And the way to do that, aside from adding the information, is obviously getting lots and lots of reviews, but also citations. So a citation is simply your business name, address, and phone number listed throughout different directories across the World Wide Web. Now, when I say directories, I mean like Yelp, Yellow Pages, White Pages, Thumbtack. I mean, all of these directories are free for you to actually get a listing into. Doesn't mean you have to use their services, but the more citations you have. So for example, if DJ Cuttlefish has 16 citations, or if they have 250, then you want to get at least 300 or 400 so you know you're outranking them every single month after month after month. Because you and I both know if we click on this right here, we're going to find about 10 other pages of businesses that are doing the same thing that you guys are doing or that you're doing. But nobody goes past page 1 for anything, right? So it's imperative that we do whatever it takes to be in the top 3 in this area. Then you have this section down here, which is the organic section. And this section has everything to do with the content on the website as well as backlinks. So I'm going to dive deeper into the content. Again, let me just make it clear. Up here, you already know what it takes to get up here and to stay up here. You don't necessarily have to have a website to be up here. But down here, you do have to have a website. It's all about the website down here. So I went ahead and pulled up that site, DJ Cuttlefish. And DJ Cuttlefish is more of a directory per se. A lot of people put their information on their side and blah, blah, blah. Either way, to me, it's just a website. It's not a matter of how big it is, etc. So a few things I want to take into consideration. They do have links to YouTube, which is always a good thing. Video content is king at this time and era that we're in. And keep in mind that Google robots are the ones that are crawling these sites, not necessarily humans. So it doesn't matter what the site looks like per se. It's more interesting to the robots for the information to be on the back end of each single picture, of every single page, etc. So for example, let's see what this is saved as. All right, so if I were you, I would save this as a type of keyword that you want to be found for, like Atlanta DJ or DJ in Atlanta, something along those lines, right? All right, let me dive a little deeper into that. When I go into Whitespark and I look up your business, now this is a tool that lets me see how many citations you have. Right now you have a total of 4 citations. DJ Cuttlefish has a total of 19. This is just a tool. I'm pretty sure there are a lot more citations than this, but still they have at least 4 times the amount of what you have. So it's imperative to get some more citations and get that bump in. Now, the other thing is this business. So I don't know if you remember, this business was down here, event detective. Yeah. So this business is also a form of a directory. Okay, as far as other DJs put their information on here, which is cool, but again, it's just a site. The URL is just ranked properly. So I went a step further and I wanted to see what do they have ranking for them that you can have ranking for you. So these are the keywords: DJ Atlanta, Atlanta DJ, DJ in Atlanta, wedding DJ Atlanta, and Atlanta wedding DJ. These are all different keywords. Let me explain why. This is telling us that 170 people look for DJ Atlanta on a monthly basis. And this business is in the #1 position for that keyword. That's why they get X amount of calls per month. Then you have Atlanta DJ, 390 people look for that keyword per month. They're in the #1 position for that too. And the list goes, as we saw, right? Because isn't that what we search for? You know, they're in the #1 position for that. And then DJ in Atlanta. So believe it or not, even though these people are in the top of this search when it comes to Atlanta DJ, these companies are up here. That's good, but it's not good enough, because a lot of people still bypass this section and go down here because people know that this is a legitimate business that's in the area that I know I can count on. There have been so many scams when it comes to this section that a lot of people do bypass that and go down here, and Google favors this. So 90% of the people, I believe the number is 82% of the people that are searching for something on Google bypass that section and go down here. So most of the clicks and the links and the money is down here anyway. So it's imperative to have a working site for you. And this goes for every single business that you will be establishing. Okay, so I do have a more in-depth tool that I utilize so when I am actually building the sites, but I just wanted you to see like what it's going to take and why I'm going to make the moves that I'm going to make when we do collaborate in the near future. Okay, I hope that you found this very, very helpful, and I look forward to hearing your feedback. You have a wonderful day. Talk to you soon.